And you guys, today I wanted to do a video. I've been thinking of doing this video for so long, and I've had this video in mind for a good 2 years. However, I didn't feel like I was the person to do this video until recently in my life, going through certain things, and I feel like I've done a little bit more now, more work, self-work, healing, and I've learned a lot of lessons. So I feel like I can do this video now confidently, and I can give advice that I'm also taking, because before I had the advice but I wasn't taking it. So you know, I can't be giving advice and then like going against my own word. But yeah, as you can see in the title, this video is how to get over a breakup. Ladies, I just want to say, by the way, I'm going to be eating while I'm doing this video, so it's kind of like a chit chat but mukbang at the same time. But yeah, guys, I have Chick-fil-A, but yes, I would like to give you guys 5 good steps to getting over a breakup. Number 1, I will say, when you're getting over somebody and you just broke up with them, please, no contact. We always feel like we need closure. We need to talk, or we keep on trying to find reasons to talk. You cannot do that. If you are serious about getting over this person or getting past this breakup, you don't need any communication with them whatsoever. That's just gonna bring you back in, keep your emotions tied to that person. It's just gonna keep you kind of like hanging on this little thread, you know? And he's over here, and then he has you on this thread, and he's just like stringing you along. He's gonna string you along. Or even for guys, if this is a guy watching this, same thing, you know? I feel like it's so important to lose all contact. Okay, my next step number 2, is definitely do not keep in contact with their family, because all that's gonna do is make you reminisce, or make you feel bad, or make you feel like you have to also be in contact with that person, and it's just not healthy. Like, if you're gonna be broken up with somebody, then I suggest that you break up with the family as well. And also, you don't want that person feeling some type of way like, oh, you holding on to my family, because I've been there too. You know, I had a good relationship with my ex's family, and because of that, it makes the situation a little bit harder to move on. So I would definitely recommend not doing that. Like, cut ties. Like, it's totally fine to be nice still, to be cordial, to have love for them, to speak when you see them, but going out of your way to still be a part of the family is just going to prolong your process and your healing. You're never going to be able to move forward, even in a new relationship, because I'm sure that next person isn't going to be comfortable with you still having access to your ex's family. Save yourself the trouble altogether and just let it go, you know? So my next step number 3. Okay, now we live in an age of social media, and I know you want to lurk. I know you want to see who they might be dealing with next, or all this stuff. But if you really want to be done and cut off the ties, the emotional, you know, parts of it, I highly suggest you delete them on social media. I'm not saying block, but just, you don't want to see that anymore, because if you see it, you're going to be hurt. You're going to want to say something. You're going to message. And you just don't want those ties. You know what I mean? Like, it's no reason for y'all to still be seeing what each other are doing. I know sometimes we'd be like, ooh, I want to show him what he's missing. For what? He knows what he's missing. He knows what he had. And he knows what he let go of. So there's no reason for you to show them anything, honestly. Like, I don't know. No. Yeah. Social media, in my opinion, is a big no-no. Oh, by the way, y'all see my makeup? I got my makeup done today. Sorry, y'all. At Roseville by this girl named Vanessa. She was super cool. She's based in Roseville in the Sacramento area. Her Instagram is Pretty Wealthy. Check her out. We did some what is wrong with me today? There's some videos as well. Where was I? I was on number 3. Number 4. A great way to get over a breakup, get over a man, is to get under a new one. I'm kidding, y'all. Don't take me serious when I say that. I mean, take me serious, but I'm playing. What I mean when I say that is date. It's nothing wrong with dating. There's nothing wrong with exploring what's out there. And that's not saying to be on the rebound, but it's also okay for you to sometimes need a little push to get over something. I'm not saying, you know, put your emotions into this or lead anybody on. Be very clear in, you know, your new partners or whoever you're dating that this is just strictly dating, that I just got a relationship. I'm not trying to get into anything serious. I just want friends. That is totally fine. People do it all the time. And it's fun. It gets your mind off of what you're going through, you know, kind of takes you away on a little vacation for a while mentally. And that is totally fine. Do not let anybody, not even your ex, make you feel bad for dating. Because let me tell you, they always try that. You started dating right after. Just because I started dating after doesn't mean that I'm over you. It doesn't mean that I don't love you anymore. It doesn't mean that it's easy. It just means that this is my process and this is how I am handling the situation and getting over it. You need connections. And if it can be a new guy that is a good friend that helps you get through that, then so be it. I don't see anything wrong with it. And I think that most people, at least most sane people, would agree. Like I said, men that have a problem with it, it's usually just to make you feel bad. And it's to manipulate the situation and usually for you guys to get back together. If they have a problem with anything you're doing after the breakup, either they still want you or they just want to have a piece of you and still have some hold in your life. So they always have that attachment, whether you guys are together or not. Do not allow that. Those attachments, those soul ties, whatever you want to call them, are not healthy. And you need to break those any way possible. So if you want to date, go date. So my last one is very simple, but it also is very important. A lot of times when we go through things, we tend to want to shut down, not tell people what we're going through, keep it to ourselves, you know, like bottled up. And I have learned myself that that is the worst thing that you can do. You do not want to be going through something traumatic or something heartbreaking by yourself. I just don't think that it's healthy because I've been through a depression and my connections were what helped me get through it. Because if I would have dealt with it by myself, I don't know if I would have been able to. I'll just say that. So when I say that, number 5 is be with your family and friends as much as possible. Take the time that you used to spend in that relationship and put it into that. It's important to take that time and heal and talk to people that you trust, like your best friend or your parents, you know, if you have a good relationship with your parents, your cousins, your whatever. If you have a great coworker that you talk to often, confide in them, trust them. And I swear, venting, I'm a big venter. I know a lot of people don't like to tell their business, but I tell my business because I really don't care, because I be needing to get things off my chest. So go ahead and vent to people that you can trust and that you know have your best interest at heart and are going to give you good advice and be unbiased, because you don't want just people telling you, oh, you're right, you're right, you're right. You want somebody that can listen to you and be empathetic with you, but also still be real with you. And that's so important, because you don't want to be thinking that you're the innocent one in the situation and you're just, you know, on this pity trip and then come to find out you were wrong the whole time. So it's so important to, like I said, nurse those relationships that you have with your family and friends and take that time to heal. Just whatever you can, whoever you feel the most comfortable with, be with them. I can't stress that enough, because it was so important for me when I was going through my things that I had a good friend and my family, my close family, my mom, who I talked to about everything, cousins, you know what I mean? I had people to talk to, and they were there every day. They listened. No matter how many times I talked about the same situation, no matter what, they listened. They never judged me. They told me what was, you know, real, but they made me feel good. just listening alone makes you feel better, because you feel like, oh my gosh, I can get this out. But like I said, also hearing that advice part of it can help you out a lot, because if you find out that you were wrong, then that might also clear your mind or make you feel a little bit better about the situation than just thinking, oh, somebody just did you so bad. And if you weren't wrong, it also helps to have that, you know, comfort from somebody that you love to tell you it's okay. There's nothing else you could have done. Those relationships are so important, guys. Like I said, I probably wouldn't have been able to get through my breakup without it. You can't hold everything in. It's bound. You're bound to break. You're bound to burst from holding everything in. So just don't do it. That is really important. I think that's probably the biggest step for me, outside of, you know, dating, outside of blocking, outside of no contact. Just being able to release those feelings that I was having about everything was very big. So yeah, I know that breakups are hard, girls, and guys. I know that sometimes you can feel like the world is over, or at least your world is over, the life that you knew, that the life you thought you were gonna have. But there's always somebody else. It's like a billion people in this world, over a billion people. So please don't think that this is it for you. That's the last person. That's the only person that will love you, you know. There isn't better, because there always is, you know. There's always somebody out there that's going to love you, that's going to appreciate you, and that's going to treat you good. You just have to be willing to wait for them and willing for them to come to you, because I would not say find them. I am so big on manifestation, but I'm also big on letting things come to me. Letting God hand me my man. Him picking him and then bringing him to me. I'm not looking for anything, because I know things will happen naturally in the time that they're supposed to. And that's another big part. I've been taking a step further and make a step 6. Waiting and being patient. Do not try to rush into anything to fill that void that you had. Make sure that when it comes, it's right. And if you're rushing it, that's not the case. So just take your time. Put yourself in, you know, situations, put yourself in rooms where you're able to meet people, but don't be thirsty. Don't be out looking for it. Don't be throwing yourself at people, because that's not going to help. Let people come and gravitate towards you naturally. I'm not the type of person, I'm too shy to put myself out there, but it's nothing wrong with going out. That's putting yourself out there in a sense. So do that, you know, go out, have fun. Like I said, spend time with family and friends, go out with them. Just be in places and be in positions that you can meet somebody, but you're not forcing it. So yes, ladies, and gents, I keep on saying that, but I'm serious. I'm talking to everybody for this video, because breakups are universal, you know? We all go through them. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of tips, a little bit of things that I learned along my journey of going through things in relationships and getting through things from relationships. And I know that it could help a lot of people, because some people don't have anybody to talk to or tell them, you know. I don't know, guys. I just feel like this video was important for me to make finally. I feel like I'm in a good place mentally and emotionally, and in my life I'm making better decisions, and I really felt like me making this video would prove that to myself, and if I was strong enough to really mean the things that I was saying. And here I am. So thank you guys for watching and listening, and I hope you take this advice. Give me a comment about how you feel about the things that I said, if you think that those are good advice, that's good advice or not. You know, whatever, just talk to me in the comments and let me know what you think. If you watched the whole video, I so appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and get ready for the next video. Bye.